We are pleased to welcome you to Shiba Inu Land, your reliable source of XRP and Ripple news on a regular basis. In this news episode, we will take a more in-depth look at Ripple and XRP and their position in the cryptocurrency market. We will also discuss some of the issues that they are now facing, as well as the opportunities that lie ahead based on the most recent developments. On the other hand, before we get into the intricacies of the cryptocurrency world, we have some fascinating news to share with you. In a stunning change of events, XRP has surpassed Ethereum in terms of search popularity. This may be the result of the recent price surge as well as the anticipation of a favorable verdict in the Ripple CC case. This is a significant development that has the potential to indicate a change in the dynamics of the cryptocurrency market. Let us now delve headfirst into the first significant story we will be discussing. There is some significant news coming out of Nigeria, which is that the Naira has recently barred access to Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken. This is because of the underlying problem of the country's authority over its own currency. To ensure that you are always up to date with the most recent events that have taken place in the XRP ecosystem, please consider subscribing if you have not already done so. If you are already one of our devoted subscribers, we would appreciate it if you would click the like button and share with us in the comments some of the things that are most exciting to you about Ripple and XRP this week. What are your thoughts? We are glad to hear them. Keep an eye out. The recent events that have taken place in Nigeria have brought to light the worries that regulators and central bankers have been expressing. A number of major cryptocurrency exchanges, such as Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken, have lately been restricted from access by the African nation for unknown reasons. The decision was made at a time when the value of the Naira, the national currency of Nigeria, has reached all-time lows in comparison to the dollar. A number of specialists are of the opinion that this action is a last-ditch effort to halt the flow of money out of the nation and to safeguard the value of the Naira. The decision, on the other hand, has been attacked by crypto enthusiasts who claim that it is a move that is both short-sighted and unhelpful. It is their contention that cryptocurrencies provide Nigerians with a means by which they can safeguard their riches and gain access to financial services that would otherwise be inaccessible to them. A friction that exists between traditional financial institutions and the cryptocurrency business is brought to light by the decision made by Nigeria. Other people see cryptocurrencies as a chance to provide financial services to marginalized communities and to promote financial inclusion. While some people regard cryptocurrencies as a threat, others see them as an opportunity. A friction that exists between traditional financial institutions and the cryptocurrency business is brought to light by the decision made by Nigeria. This action also demonstrates that it is rather obvious that you should store your cryptocurrency on hardware wallets rather than on exchanges. In the year 2022, a cryptocurrency derivatives exchange known as FTX was confronted with a massive crisis that had substantial repercussions for the whole cryptocurrency technology industry. Due to a liquidity problem that was brought on by a precipitous decline in the value of Bitcoin, which resulted in margin calls and forced liquidations on the platform, FTX was forced to temporarily shut down its operations. Many observers at the time considered this to be a watershed moment for the cryptocurrency industry since it brought to light the vulnerabilities and dangers that were there in the market for cryptocurrency derivatives. Nevertheless, the derivatives market was not the only market that was affected by the impact from the FTX implosion. The FTX crisis was reportedly utilized as weapons by regulators and politicians that are opposed to cryptocurrencies in order to crack down on the cryptocurrency business, as stated by certain experts. In their argument, they said that the demise of FTX brought to light the risks associated with cryptocurrency exchanges that are not regulated and offered a justification for regulators to increase their control over the industry. Specifically, it was speculated that the implosion of FTX was a planned act by regulators to make an example of the exchange and use it as a warning to other cryptocurrency exchanges. This was the situation that was brought up. Some people even speculated that officials must have allowed FTX a free pass to operate because they were aware that the exchange would eventually collapse, which would provide them with the opportunity to impose more regulations on the industry. The repercussions of the implosion of FTX were felt throughout the whole cryptocurrency sector. Among the most prominent exchanges are Coinbase, Binance, and both Kraken and BitBuy came under heightened scrutiny from regulatory authorities, and some of them even took legal action against them. Binance, on the other hand, has just recently reached an agreement with regulators to settle for $4 billion, while Coinbase is currently in the middle of a dispute with the Securities Exchange Commission (SEC). A number of exchanges, like Kraken, have been subjected to examination, whilst other exchanges have not yet experienced the full force of regulatory pressure. Decentralized exchanges, which were considered as a mechanism to circumvent regulatory supervision, were similarly harmed by the ripple effect that was caused by the implosion of FTX. Nevertheless, even these exchanges have been subjected to scrutiny in recent years, and some of them are facing legal action for aiding acts that could be considered unlawful. A number of cryptocurrency exchanges have chosen to close their doors or relocate to countries that are more favorable to cryptocurrency trading as a result of the crackdown that has been implemented on cryptocurrency exchanges. It has also made it more difficult for regular investors to gain access to cryptocurrencies, as a result of which several exchanges have been forced to restrict the amount of cryptocurrency they sell or perhaps cease operations entirely. Many individuals have begun to wonder why authorities and central bankers are so concerned about digital currencies as a result of the increasing attention that has been placed on cryptocurrency exchanges and cryptocurrencies. With a total market capitalization of less than $2 trillion, the cryptocurrency market is still considered to be within the realm of the comparatively small. The swift expansion of the cryptocurrency sector is one of the factors that is being scrutinized. The market has experienced exponential growth over the past several years, despite the fact that it is still relatively tiny in comparison to traditional financial markets. It has come to the notice of regulators and central bankers that this has occurred. We are worried about the potential dangers and repercussions that could arise from a market that is expanding rapidly and is mostly uncontrolled. The potential influence that cryptocurrencies could have on established financial institutions is another reason why authorities are looking at the matter. As an increasing number of individuals utilize cryptocurrencies as a means of payment or a means of storing wealth, traditional banks and other financial institutions may experience a decline in their market share. This should be of particular importance to those who work in central banking, whose ability to regulate inflation and keep prices stable is dependent on their ability to control the amount of money created. It is possible that the ability of the central bank to control the money supply would be undermined if cryptocurrencies were to become a popular mode of payment. This might result in potential hazards and instability. As the cryptocurrency market continues to undergo change, it is difficult to predict what the future holds for Ripple and XRP. Despite the fact that Ripple has formed agreements with large financial institutions, the company has also been subjected to legal challenges from both investors and authorities. Ripple's affiliation with XRP is one of the most significant issues it is now experiencing. Some investors have launched lawsuits arguing that XRP is in fact a security, despite the fact that Ripple has stated that XRP is not a security because it is not associated with the company and functions independently from it. In the event that these cases are successful, the results might have substantial repercussions for Ripple as well as the whole cryptocurrency sector. In the event that XRP is classified as a security, not only would this result in more regulatory scrutiny, but it will also restrict Ripple's capacity to collaborate with financial institutions. In spite of this, Ripple continues to maintain a positive outlook regarding the future of its technology and the potential role it can play in the financial sector. On-demand liquidity is a brand new product that was recently introduced by the company. Its primary objective is to make it easier for customers to make international payments using XRP. A number of